Perfect. Well, Eric, without further ado, let's just get started, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right, so JobTread Connect, as you know, it is our annual user conference. We put this event on at the beginning of every year. This year it's going to be January 15th to the 17th. We have extended it as now a full 3-day event located here in Dallas, Texas. We are so excited. This is my favorite time of year. Being able to have so many awesome people come together with a shared goal, shared vision and mission here about let's create something awesome. This experience is like none other. I can't tell you the number of times I've heard from people. They're like, I didn't even know that this is like what it's like to be part of a community of software users, and that even companies, do this. And it's like, this is like the thing that we're the most passionate about is bringing people together so that we can learn and grow and share and work together as one community. Having our partners there, having our entire team there, like it's really exciting. So for those of you who haven't been out there or you haven't already got your tickets, I think we're around 500 people have already gotten their tickets. But for the people who haven't, I know you want to know what's in it for me. Why should I attend? At the end of the day, like I hope, you become a JobTread pro, know the ins and the outs, kind of if you need to start at the beginner level, great. We'll work your way through some of the more intermediate and advanced, but like we want you to walk away a JobTread pro, really understanding a whole lot more about the software and things that you didn't even know that you could do. Just being able to hear others and learn from others who are just, really have some awesome implementations. I hope you get that out of it, but also like just really being able to sharpen your business skills, being able to focus a little bit of time on sales or on marketing, job costing, project management. Like there's so much that you can do to continually develop your own skills, regardless what role you're in. And I think that's what you're going to find is that we have put together a very well balanced, curriculum here that Anna will talk about in a minute. But like there's so much that you can get out of this beyond just learning JobTread more and becoming a more advanced user. It's just the larger, business skills that we want you to walk away with here. Being able to collaborate with my team, I sure hope that, all of you out there have developed great relationships, with people on our team, your customer success managers, the support team, Anna and her team, the developers, marketing, our salespeople. Like we just love building relationships. We love knowing more about you all and what you do and more about your business and, what you love about JobTread and what you don't love and the ideas on what you'd like to see improve. Like this is where, we can spend this focused time with you, hands-on, like getting our developers, right, in those same circles that you all are there having these conversations. Like we learned so much through the collaboration with you all, and that helps us to keep making JobTread the best that it possibly can. So I'm always like really, really excited to just the entire team. We are up and out of the office and we are there at the convention center the whole time with you all. It's really, really exciting for us. And I hope a lot of y'all enjoy spending time with us too. We like to think we're a fun crew.
We like to think so. Yeah. I would also say too, there's like so much of this where we are definitely wanting you to learn from us, of course, every single day, but we believe in the importance of you all learning from each other. And so this year is the first year that we really positioned all of our programming where you're learning from one another as well, because you're really the experts in your own fields. And so that is really our goal for this year's conference, is to create even more networking opportunities, even more opportunities for you to learn from one another.
Yeah. And just again, like we truly believe that you all are, the pioneers here. You're the trailblazers, like in bringing all of you together to learn from each other. Like, I can tell you, we have seen so many contractors. I have personally met with and talked to thousands of contractors. And I know that the people that are here using JobTread, I have seen your growth. I know the successes you're having, and to be able to bring what I consider the industry's best together, it's just, it's such a rare opportunity, but, again, you get to learn from everyone here, being able to network, with similar type businesses, people in similar roles, but, maybe all the way across the country, or even learning from other, businesses, maybe in different industries. Like there's so much that like people can learn and take away from different types of businesses who, are still in the construction space, but like might be doing things a little bit different, brings some fresh ideas back to your team, things that you can implement, and then I also just being able to spend time and get to know all of our partners. Like we have some incredible partners that are in the JobTread marketplace that are helping us put on this event. You know, they're going to be there, you know, showing you what they can do, how they can help you also grow and build a better, more successful business. Like, take the time to get to know these people. Like, we are face-to-face type people. We believe in coming together. The energies, like, it gets us all riled up. And I think that's how you create these everlasting relationships. And so, you know, I hope, you know, you'll be able to spend some time with our partners there as well. You know, and look, at the end of the day, one thing not on the slide, like, I want you to have an awesome time. I want you to have some fun. Like, you know, business is often a grind, and it feels, you know, stressful, and it's just a lot of hard work. You got to take a little bit of time to again, kind of kick back, celebrate, have fun. Remember that we're all on this journey together, that this is our lives, and we need to be able to enjoy that journey. So I think hopefully JobTread, with the entertainment we put on in the evenings and just getting to come out and spend time with us, we can show you a great you know, handful of days here in Dallas, Texas.
That's very true. And Eric used the word energy. And I have heard so many people leave previous conferences with Connect where they have said that they're on this conference high. And that just means that there's this energy that we all bring to the space because we're all passionate. And so I can't wait to really have our structure of these 3 full days of learning experiences for you to have that energy as well. So let's dive into what this looks like. So at JobTread Connect, I did mention it's 3 full days, and that is 3 full days of content. Now, during each of those days, we have keynote speakers in the main session rooms. We also have education breakout sessions. So anytime you see education sessions on the schedule, those are session breakouts where you can choose your own adventure to go to sessions that make the most sense for you at that time. And we encourage you to bring multiple team members so you can kind of break out and take advantage of all the sessions. We also will have roundtable discussions during our meal times, as well as a full industry panel, which I'll talk about here very soon. And then additionally, we have networking happy hour sponsor sessions where our sponsors and our partners will put on learning opportunities for you as well. And then, of course, we have tons and tons of fun. So when we say 3 days, it is 3 full days that you're getting of legitimate content. So let's break this down even further.
Yeah, I'm really excited again. So we organized this kind of some main stage event, you know, where we're all together, a huge ballroom. You know, we actually like had to stop selling tickets at last JobTread Connect because of the space restrictions. We didn't realize we were going to fill up, you know, 500 people, but you know, we have now got a much bigger venue, much bigger ballroom. So, you know, we've got these main stage sessions, you know, where we've got some incredible talks. You know, we got Doug Dwyer, who is the president and CSO of Dreammaker Kitchen and Bath, or Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen. Like, he's going to come and talk about how your vision, your mission, your code of values, you know, it can be your competitive advantage. I've had the privilege to spend time with Doug. This guy is just extremely knowledgeable, and he is leading an amazing franchise of bath and kitchen remodelers there. We've also got Randy Stanberry, who is the founder and the lead coach of 4-Level Coach. He's also now created a new group, 4-Level Integrators, that is helping, you know, get people set up on JobTread so that they're prepared to enter into the coaching program. But, you know, he's going to talk about unleashing your true potential. This guy is a ball of energy too. I love spending time with Randy. He is definitely going to bring the fire. Backed by popular demand, we got Kyle Hunt again. Kyle Hunt. You know, was one of the top, you know, rated speakers from last year. He has got an incredible group with remodelers on the rise, you know, but he's going to help sort of wrap up the event talking about goal setting and helping you kind of take everything that you've learned and put it into this roadmap to implement after JobTread Connect. I think he'll do a great job there. I'm really excited to share the JobTread story with everyone, you know, but also even just in my most recent, you know, kind of experience going through and being a homeowner, you know, being the end user and having my pool built by a JobTread contractor. I have learned a ton, and the software has been able to be updated because of that experience. And I can't wait to share all the lessons that I've learned, you know, from a sales perspective, from a project management perspective, from a customer experience perspective. Like, I'm going to bring all of that to you all so that you can, you know, really be able to kind of have that knowledge of what it's like being on the other side, being that end user, being that homeowner, customer. You know, I hope I can add a lot of value in that regard. And then another one of my talks I'm really excited about, I'm going to share the top lessons that I've learned after interviewing some around 70, builder stories, different, entrepreneurs, people who are leading their space. It's honestly has been one of like the most exciting things for me to be able to produce the Builder Stories podcast and just interviewing like such incredible leaders and hearing their lessons learned and their struggles and how they overcame them. So somehow I'm going to try my best to boil down, I guess it's like over 70 hours of podcasts and interviews to give you my top lessons learned from interviewing all of these all-stars. Can't wait to share that with you. And then obviously my favorite, the development keynote, that one gets me riled up every year, getting to show everything that we've accomplished since the last JobTread Connect, and then, laying out what we're going to be accomplishing for the next year. Like, man, we have got some exciting things that are on the horizon, about to be rolled out. Probably a couple things going to be rolled out right there at Connect. Yeah. But man, we got some really, really cool things in the works. I can't wait to share all of that with you.
Mm-hmm. And if you have not seen Eric riled up, this isn't even close to what it is. When you are at Connect, you're going to see him and his energy just explosive. So when he's on stage, you're not going to want to miss it. All right, let's talk more also about some of our breakout sessions. So I mentioned it's going to be a choose your own adventure experience. So you're creating your own learning paths here. We wanted to cover topics that really are expanding all of what you all do. So here we have sales and estimating topics, we have project management topics, we have job costing. Of course, you have a lot of sessions on workflows and process improvement. You also have marketing sessions. A lot of those are coming from our sponsors as well. And then of course, we have accounting sessions, financial-based sessions. We've got team management sessions, leadership sessions. And then we get even further into some of the more advanced topics like formulas and parameters and takeoff maybe, and even like specifications, some of these new features that we're going to be rolling out in the next couple months, we're going to highlight and train on at Connect as well. So like I mentioned, it's choose your own adventure. So these are the different kinds of sessions that we're offering, but we do want you to choose a session that fits your needs the best. So we do label each session with a different learning path. So we have beginner sessions, we have intermediate sessions, advanced sessions. We also have a roundtable session in every block. And then we have a bookkeeping or financial based session. And so this way, in every single block, you have one of each of these sessions offered. So again, you can find the path that fits you best. Now, I would like to show on the website the schedule so they can see that breakdown and see how to navigate those sessions. So on the Connect website, it's just jobtreadconnect.com, you can go to the schedule tab. And here on the schedule tab, you'll see a full schedule of the entire conference. Now this includes all of like your meal times and everything. But if you want to focus just on the sessions, you can also click this sessions option. And now you'll see all the sessions that are offered. Now notice something on this session list. These are not JobTread employees that are leading these sessions. We actually planned to have half of the sessions led by JobTread employees. However, once we did a call for presentations with our JobTread users, we had so many awesome presentation submissions where we decided to take a back seat, and we're figuring, hey, we can talk to you all every day, but let's have you all learn from one another. So we are putting over 20 JobTread users who are experts in their fields on stage to then train you in how they're using JobTread to maximize their business practices. So you can explore all of these sessions here. Additionally, you can use the filters. So here's where you can filter by certain tracks just to see sessions within that track. You can also filter by topic. If you're looking for certain topic-based sessions, we made sure that we have all the sessions spanning these different topics. So definitely leverage our schedule to find the track that's best for you. And of course, if you need to change your mind on the day of, then change your mind. But there's so much value here, which is why we highly encourage you all to bring multiple people to JobTread Connect so that you can kind of divide and conquer on these sessions. All right. Additionally, we will have industry-specific programming. So we have industry roundtables that will be taking place during the meal time. So you'll be sitting with others within your industry. And of course, we'll give you some discussion prompts and such so that you can make the most of that time. These were some of the most requested sessions or breaks that we were bringing back this year. So we actually added 2 big industry roundtable breakouts, and those are going to be during the lunch times. Additionally, we have panel discussions. So we're going to have 7 panels happening at the same exact time. So you choose your industry and then break out to that panel. And we have 3 to 4 contractors on every panel with the moderator walking through all of the best practices within that industry. And so we highly encourage you to attend the panel that makes sense for you and what industry you connect with most. Additionally, we will be using the JobTread Pros Facebook group to come up with those panel questions. So if you're on the Facebook group, make sure that you keep your eye out for some of my posts, and we'll be brainstorming the questions together. Awesome. I do want to announce, if you are in the remodeling world and if you know what NARI is, NARI is the National Association of Remodeling Industry. NARI is now going to they approved all of our Connect programming for NARI continuing education credits. So if you are working toward any NARI eligible certifications, which are listed here, then you can actually come to JobTread Connect and complete the certification at Connect. I believe you only need 10 hours, and we're going to be offering plenty more than 10 hours of approved NARI continuing education sessions. So we would encourage you all to get your NARI certification at JobTread Connect while you're attending.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible that Anna was able to work through this. And again, this goes back to her roots in education. And this is just so awesome that you did this, Anna. Like we're all blown away that you were able to get this event certified and creditworthy.
Yeah, and NARI will actually be on site at the event as well. They're one of our partners, so we can't wait for you all those of you in the NARI community, to connect together as well. Awesome. And then another very exciting thing that we're bringing to this year's JobTread Connect is our automation lab. Now, we have heard from so many of you that you just want to sit down and put your heads down and crunch numbers, crunch Zapier, crunch whatever it means, to then pull in some automations and automated workflows with JobTread. So we have developed this kind of space where it'll be a revolving door, and you can pop in there and sit down with some of our JobTread developers, also some key JobTread integration experts, and you can really build your automations together. Eric, I think this is one of your most exciting things.
I'm so excited about this. I remember, it was actually the very beginning of my first software company. We went out to this conference, and it was actually called, and it was like an unconference. And like I didn't know what that meant, but it was like there was no agenda. There were no set like topics and discussions. It was basically just like you show up, and whoever shows up is there to cover whatever we wanted to cover. And it just reminded me of that. And this actually spurred from in the JobTread Pros. There's a Zapier chat as well as an API chat, where they were kind of talking about like how cool would it be if we could all kind of meet up and work on this together. And so, we are just so excited to bring this automation lab, to JobTread Connect this year. Like I already know there's gonna be awesome talks that'll go on. I mean, we have some serious automation pros out there in the community that have done really, really nice, integrations and workflows, who are truly pushing the bounds of, what JobTread, what our API can do, the benefits of us being a true platform. I hope that even beginners won't be, don't shy away, like, come in, sit down, just kind of, again, get to listen in on some of these discussions and see, how these integrations and workflows are being built and being leveraged. And, again, we've got, I think a great opportunity to everyone kind of work together to share these ideas and continue to come up with new integrations, new workflows. We do have one special, very large name partner who we'll be hopefully joining the group here soon, where we're going to actually collaboratively work with them and with you all to develop out this new integration that I won't announce yet, but I'm really excited about it. I think it'll be a really cool opportunity.
Yeah, and I will also mention that there will be, the automation lab will be open day 2 and day 3, so that day 1 you can attend the 101 sessions offered during the conference for learning the basics of Zapier and learning the basics of formulas. You can learn those day 1 and then get into the automation lab day 2 and day 3 and really put that knowledge to work.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's see. Let's take a quick second in the chat. I'm curious who all is excited about anything we've shown so far. What are you most excited about? But I also want to know who's planning to come hang out in the automation lab. I want to make sure the room is big enough. I do think that there could be a lot of people wanting to come and spend time in there.
Cyan says, yeah, automation lab for sure. Cyan, you were on the Zapier think tank last week. Awesome. All right, let's see. Networking and drinks for sure. Oh yeah. Yep, we will have plenty of that. And don't you worry, you'll have your drink tickets. You'll be good. We do cover all that for you. All right, great. Save me a seat. I love it. Oh, this is great.
I think one of the other really neat things, again, I sort of talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's the support lounge. It's the opportunity to come and to meet the people behind the scenes, the people who are helping you day in, day out. Our whole support team, will be there and will be set up to provide, that real-time, in-person, live, answer your questions, kind of brainstorm solutions, think through, how we can help you improve your implementation, your adoption, your workflows, show you some of those best practices, tips and tricks. Like I think, some of the people who come and just spend time, with our team often walk away with a bunch of hidden nuggets that, you just might not have picked up, so I do encourage you to spend time, at least come and meet the support team as well as the developers. I highly encourage you go and, shake their hand, give them a pat on the back. I'd say buy them a beer, but we're providing all the beverages. So, whatever it may be, give them a hug. They might not like hugs. I don't know. It might be,
might be okay with that.
Anna and I will take your hugs. I don't know about the devs, but, again, just take that time to come get your questions answered, kind of have that, that time to work with us, to figure out how you can take your JobTread to the next level. We're excited to be there and provide this support lounge as well.
And this is such a good opportunity to have the developers see your face and hear your stories, because often it comes through us, right? And we're communicating that to them, but this is an opportunity to really tell them how much you appreciate certain tools that they built. They love that. But then also to share your story and share with them what you're experiencing, because them hearing it directly from you all really helps to add the people behind the tool.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
I think one of the other really awesome, things that we brought out at last JobTread Connect was the JobTread Awards. Being able to again just celebrate your excellence, recognize you all for your hard work and for the results, that you've delivered out there in the community, that you've been able to really put JobTread, to the max. Like that's very exciting to us, and we want to recognize that. And so we have we're doing it again. We've got the JobTread Awards, right here on the website. Let you kind of walk through the process.
Yeah, you bet. So when you are wanting to apply for a JobTread award, just know that the deadline for the applications is December 13th, but we're recognizing all of your hard-earned efforts from the 2024 year. And so the different awards that we are offering here include Innovation in Estimating, Excellence in Project Delivery, and then we have the Best Client Experience. We'd love to hear how your clients feel about you. And then Technology Trailblazer, Community Impact, Best Growth Story, and Project of the Year. So imagine on your websites being able to put this award on there. We position these awards in ways that would make you stand out in your industry. So having the Best Client Experience Award on your website, I think actually would speak volumes for your clients to see. So each award does have a cash prize for $500, and that's just a little tiny incentive for you to help us learn and share your story. Do know that when you submit your award application, you do have to include a video. So really it's 3 questions on the form, but then we would just want to see you talk about it. So you can just be behind camera talking about your experience and how you're using JobTread to really get there. There are additional details in here, recommended highlights, things that you might want to touch on. But again, we would love to see you submit for an award. Also, if you would like to nominate someone else, maybe you know of another company that's doing a great job in some area, then we do have a nomination form as well. And I just posted it in JobTread Pros on the Facebook group, but we will also be adding it to this website here very soon so that you could also nominate others for the awards. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, and I just we are just so humbled and honored to have such an amazing group of partners and people that are helping us to put on this event. This is a tremendous event that we have put a lot of time, but also it is a very expensive event. Like we are prepared to spend around $1 million on JobTread Connect, with the sole goal of breaking even. That is our goal. Is my dad, our CFO, just wants to make sure I don't lose lose the house, if you will. But we're confident, and we're so just honored to have such incredible partners who are helping us to put on this 3-day event. I know a lot of you are already working with them. If you're not working with them, we really encourage you to take time to go meet them, learn about what they can do, how they can help your business. We have everyone from coaches, from marketing agencies to, as you can see here, we got integration partners. We've got our new Eagle View integration. We've got Home Depot coming, Remodelers Advantage, like Company Cam. Like there's so many amazing partners on here that I really, if you are looking for any of these services, like we really ask that you please give our partners a chance to win your business. Even if it's not at JobTread Connect, connect with them now, connect with them after, in our marketplace, on our website, you can find out more about them. We have spent a lot of time, vetting these partners, getting to know them, seeing what they can do, having the results, seeing the results. Like a lot of them will actually even come to our office for a team lunch that we have them join us, and they have to present to our entire team and show us and help us understand what they're doing, what's working, what are the results that they're seeing. And so, please do, take the time to network with our partners, because they are helping us put on this event. And we wouldn't be here without them. So I want to thank all of them for their contributions. I know there are still more coming. I think we might be starting to run low on space. Again, didn't imagine that we would actually be be in that same situation as last year. But we can't wait to have all of these people come and spend time with us and spend time with you, because I can tell you, like, they can make a tremendous impact on your business. And this will be a great opportunity to get to know them and to hopefully bring them into your team.
Yeah, and what better way to build trust with them, or to learn if they are trustworthy or worthy of your trust. So you get to meet them in person. And I think that's the coolest part about this, is we want to make them not just a logo on our marketplace, but we want to actually put the human behind that. And so we're so excited that we get to get them in front of you again. Of course, we have the fun that Eric was talking about. And so that first night, Wednesday night, we're going to be having a welcome party, and we're renting out the entire Sidecar Social venue. And at that venue, of course, we have tons of drinks and conversation and whatnot, but then we also have some like yard games and stuff that they have there. We will have live music at this event as well, and then you also will have food. So we will cover your dinner there at the Sidecar Social as well, but we would love to have you join us at that event. Now, we have found that that's where you can cut loose and have some real conversations with one another. You can get a mental break from all of the learning that you've been doing, And really, it's just to kind of get us to join in a casual and fun environment. Now, this is located 5-minute drive away from the venue, but we will be providing shuttle buses for you. So you don't even have to worry about driving to the welcome party. We've got you covered there.
Yep. See, Shyam has already been to Sidecar, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm super excited about this venue. Like, I'm not sure who Hannah found this, but like, what a great venue! It's got the stage, that we're really excited about. We got a band coming, so yeah, this should be a great place to house all of us.
Yes, totally. And then the next night, we are renting out an entire bowling, billiards, and I guess booze location for our big night out. And so this is where, again, we just have to have some fun during this, but really it's like mental break. Also bowling, it's an activity. We get to challenge one another and have just like a blast together. I think I challenged some of you in billiards last year. I did not do very well. So I will challenge anyone else again. That's fine, but know that you will probably win if we play billiards together.
We do have Nate, who is a ringer bowler on our development team. So, you probably could probably wage a feature or two against him, see what happens.
I love that. No, this is so much fun. And I do want to mention too, if you are bringing any like family members or anyone else that's not really attending the actual conference content itself, then you can also purchase a social ticket if you just want them joining you for the social events at night. So that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. So again, who should attend? We encourage you to bring your whole team. I can't tell you the number of people last year who said, man, like I wish I would have had more of my team here so we could divide and conquer. They struggled to make, kind of which session do I go to there? We realize there are, a lot of options and they will be very appealing. I know. And so to the extent that, you're in a position to be able to bring some more people on your team, I mean, it's everyone from, your leadership team to, sales, estimators, project managers, your marketers, the back office, accountants, bookkeepers. Like there is going to be a great group of all of these people. And we hope to also sort of facilitate them kind of getting to, to meet up with each other and be able to, again, share those kind of best practices and just do that roundtable networking with other people in similar roles, at different companies. So I think it'll be a really great opportunity to again, bond with your team as well and just use this as a springboard to enter 2025, to hit the ground running, to have, a new set of goals, new set of, things that you can implement to build an awesome business and have a banner year. That's what we want to see.
Yes, and one question did come in. If we wanted to add an employee last minute, what's the last date that we can do so? So we will be probably closing registration a couple weeks before the event. So you have a little bit of time, but we'll talk about the registration price going up here very soon. Yeah. All right, for travel. So we have 2 airports located nearby this venue. And so you can go either to the Dallas Love Field Airport or to the Dallas Fort Worth Airport. And in either location, then I suggest taking an Uber or a Lyft to the venue. Again, once you get to the venue, we take care of all of your meals and such, and we have shuttle buses to go to the event. So you do not have to have a vehicle when you're there. All right, so check out all of the flights for both locations. That might help. Also, when planning your trip, we do have this on the website, so you can plan the dates of arrival and departure. But when you do come to Addison, we will be having the event at this hotel listed here, the Renaissance Dallas Addison Hotel. So we encourage you to book a room in that hotel. The block is filling up very fast. So if you'd like to stay at that hotel, then definitely get your room now. You can register, well, you can also get your room at the JobTread Connect website. And there's a direct link to the block booking site. There are a couple other hotels in the nearby area, but you're definitely going to want to stay at the conference hotel.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think almost all of our team will be staying there too, but
yeah,
certainly
we'll
want to
down there at the bar.
Yeah, I think we shut down the bar in an interesting way last year, but yeah, it's an awesome venue though. It's going to be a blast. Definitely want you to be able to stay there.
Right.
Just be sure you get into the block, and then all of the food, the beverages from your breakfast, the coffee, the lunch, the happy hours, the dinner, the drinks. Like again, our goal is to cover as much of this experience as we possibly can. You know, we need you to get yourself to there, you know, get your hotel room, and we hope that we can provide everything else for you, but all of it's included. From last year, I'm sure many of you know the food is great. You know, probably the beverages were
pretty good.
pretty good. A lot of people had a lot of fun. Maybe some people might have had too much fun, but you know, again, it's going to be an awesome time. So we've got all that covered. You know, so what's it cost? I mean, you know, again, we hope that everyone, you know, after hearing this, after attending this, is excited. You know, go get your tickets today. You know, everything that we just talked about, it's all included. You know, it's $5.99 per person. We are, you know, again, having to increase that for late registrations just because there's a lot of logistics that need to come into it. There's a lot that we have to do. So 1 month out, you know, we are increasing it. You know, obviously, you know, those last minute tickets, we're going to get you in there. We're going to take care of you, but you know, we have to report on a lot of numbers. There's a lot of things that have to, you know, go into this, that have to be taken care of ahead of time as best as we can. So we hope you all will go grab your tickets now. Don't wait, you know, until the deadline. You know, it helps us to just kind of plan ahead. But you can grab those tickets directly from JobTreadConnect.com. That's basically going to take you right into the marketplace. You just select who on your team is going to attend. If you have others that you know, that aren't, you know, JobTread users, but are on your team, you can just write them in. And just so you know, too, we also have a social ticket. You know, if your spouse or partner wants to come, just kind of come to the social events. You know, we do have a ticket there that we can do. It's a discounted ticket. Just let your customer success manager know, or reach out to anyone on our team. We can help get you set up with that.
And I will mention the tickets are transferable within your company. So if you're not sure of exactly which employees you want to be attending, then at least just get the tickets under one of their names, and then we can swap them out in other names if needed.
So yeah, I think I already covered this, but you know, again, JobTreadConnect.com, that'll get your tickets right there in the marketplace. Can't wait to have you guys come out there.
And also, don't take our word for it. Honestly, if you hear from anyone who has attended previous JobTread Connect conferences, they are eager and excited to come back, and they have found that it is an incredible experience.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I'm curious, while we're you know, you know, gonna take a quick little second here. I'm curious if there's any questions that we can answer for you. We've got a little special something coming up here. I just need to check with the devs real quick.
I can run over there and check in with them real quick.
Why don't you go see what the situation is there? I'm happy to answer any questions about Connect while we're working through this here. What are everyone's thoughts? I see Bob Turner, looking forward to it. Can't wait to see you, Bob. Appreciate you sponsoring the event too. Any other questions? Who all's planning to come? Let's see if you hadn't gotten the ticket yet. Let's see what you got. Awesome. Glad to hear that, Nicholas. All right, Stephanie, it's your birthday, huh? On the 15th. Our COO, Alex Morales, it's going to be his birthday as well. How are we looking?
It's looking pretty good. I think we can definitely open it up.
All right, so you know, another little bonus, little surprise feature release that we are announcing to you all. You are the first to see it. There's something really cool that we have been working on that we're going to roll out right here, right now.
We have not announced this to anyone.
This has not been announced. Very few people.
And literally, they just pushed it.
Yeah.
So, if we run into a little bug, hey, heads up. We'll take care of it within a couple minutes, but I think it's ready for us to show.
All righty. So without further ado, we now have a JobTread web clipper that is going to allow you to easily add cost items into your catalog or directly into your budgets. You know, you can essentially do this from many different, you know, web pages, websites that are out there. You can capture all of their information. You can grab the images really easily, populate the cost, any custom fields, you know, it is a super awesome feature that, again, one of our rock star developers, Matthew Couch, shout out to him. Today is his birthday. Yeah. He wanted to roll this out and give you all this awesome present. So here we go. Let's do a live demo. You know, again, live demos are always a little scary. This is this is the first time rolling this out. So here we go. So, you know, right here in JobTread, we're going to come over to our catalog, and we now are going to see this new web clipper option. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to essentially, you know, generate this web clipper. What this is doing is this is creating a grant key that will essentially be used to authenticate and use this. Now, one thing I want to point out first, in every browser, you know, there's a hotkey for it, or you can come over here and you can show your bookmarks. So Shift Command B is what is going to show your bookmark bar right here. And so you're going to want to have that open and and available, you know, in Safari or Firefox, other browsers it might be on the side, you know, but basically you're going to come over here, you're going to generate this web clipper, and then we're just going to take this and we're going to drag it to our bookmark bar. And so that's all it is to get it onto your machine. You can do this on your mobile device as well. Probably a little bit more hard, and you can't do it directly in the Progressive web app because you can't have other
bookmark bars,
browsers and tabs there. But you know, if you do it from, you know, Safari or Chrome. But the cool thing here, so now we can come over. Let's just go to build.com. You know, I know a lot of people, we've been trying to get a direct integration with them. We still haven't sort of flushed out exactly if that's possible, but you know, in the meantime, we've come up with another solution. So we're going to come in here. We're just going to look at this, you know, this kitchen or this bathroom faucet. You know, I'm just, again, kind of picking something random. And so the really neat thing is that we can now come and we just click on this bookmark. And this is going to open up the JobTread web clipper. And again, this works on really like almost any web page. Now, we may need to go in and kind of add some additional support. So if you do come across a website where you're frequently buying from, or, you know, just for whatever reason, you know, if you try to do it on some web pages, it'll tell you, you know, it's not supported. But if you do run into any issues, just let us know and we can take a look at those pages. But the really cool thing, so, you know, right here, I'm just going to click on this little magic wand, and we're going to come over and we're going to decide what do we want to capture. So, you know, you can see as I hover, it's highlighting what will be captured here. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to grab that, populate that into the name field. You know, for the description here, we'll scroll down. One other neat thing, so as long as you're not clicked into an input, there's a bunch of hotkeys too. So if you use just JT, JT will open and close that. For this one, I'm going to do J and then D, which is going to capture the description. So I can come in here, and sometimes you got to kind of, you know, hover around and sort of get the right set of text selected. We're going to grab it. Boom, that populated it right here into the description field, which is awesome. Now let's go over here. Let's grab a couple of these images. You know, we'll kind of start with that polished one there. So I just click on that. I'm going to come right over here. We're going to just hover on the image. It's going to grab it. Now, one little caveat I want to share with you that, like, these, you know, often these previews are smaller, so you don't necessarily want to clip from here. You want to click it into the focus, and then, you know, once it's in the focus, just hit the JF for files, and then we can highlight that. We're going to grab it. The other cool thing is not only are images supported, but here we got this PDF. So we're going to JF, grab the installation sheet. As you can see, it's attaching that PDF. Let's, you know, JF, we can grab the specification sheet. You know, maybe we want to go and make any of these updates. We can populate as much as we want, you know.
Put the SKU number there.
All right, we got the SKU here. So SKU, where are we? Got our
number, item number. Right
item
there.
number, so we can grab that. You know, maybe we want to, you know, again, let's get our cost. So, you know, you could grab this cost, or, you know what, maybe, you know, we're going to assume that, you know, might not have a sale going on, so we can grab that. We could update, you know, our margin here, set that at 50%. You know, again, like you can go through and kind of populate all of this, you know, with kind of whatever, you know, whatever you want to have, you know, populated here. We'll just kind of make some selections, but you know, once you're ready to create this one right here is going to go into the catalog. So I'm going to click create. I'm going to cross my fingers, and awesome. So it was created. We give you the link. You can click on that link. It's going to take you directly to that item. that has now been populated in the catalog with all that information that you just grabbed. You got all the photos and images, you know, all of the PDFs, the specification sheet, all of that was attached right there in the catalog. Super awesome. You know, I think the only thing cooler though is, let's say we are working on a job. You know, we can come back over here. You know, again, I don't know. Is there another? What's another web page that?
Let's go to Amazon.
All right, let's do.
Maybe some designers will want to pick some light fixtures from
All right,
Amazon.
let's get a light fixture.
And they want to add them as options within the budget for their customer to choose from.
Awesome. All right, looks like a nice little fancy, you know, image here. We'll open that up again on our web clipper.
Oh,
oh, maybe I'm on the business. There we are. So now we're going to go add to job. And so when you click in here, this is going to show you, I think it's the most 10 recent jobs, but just so you know, you can search by a lot of, you know, the same kind of job number, name, address. So I'm just going to do this 117 here. This is one of our demo jobs. You know, I'm going to grab the name. We're going to grab the, you know, whatever description we want. Maybe we'll get kind of all these. Oh, took us down here. Let's see. We have a good description on Amazon. I don't know if they give us a good description. Here, we'll grab that guy. Sure, seems good. Again, remember, you can kind of sort of move around to sort of get the chunk that you want. Yeah, this image looks really nice and pretty. We'll add that. Maybe, you know, we'll grab, I don't know, whatever. So we can just go through, kind of pick all this. You know, maybe we're gonna need, you know, I don't know, 5 of these because they're really awesome. Want to get our, you know, one in every room, right?
Yes.
My wife would love that, I know. So let's go through. We got, oh my God, that's only $39. Might have to order a couple of these right now. Let's set our unit here to each. And so, like, as you see, like, we can go through, you know, we're gonna just directly add this to that job from here. So create. We're going to take it right here. Going to click to the job budget. It's going to take us straight there. Got it right here now showing up. So at
this point, what you might want to do is you may want to then add that to a group for different selections or such. So we put it into your job budget so you can choose what to do with it from there. You might just want to create a selection document or a customer order, maybe a change order just with that one item. Then you can do that. So once we get it in the budget, we can then take it from there within our workflows.
Yes, so that is our new web clipper tool. We are just so excited about this.
Yes.
You know, again, I know that there's a lot of time gets spent building out your budget, or, you know, building out your catalogs and your budgets. I know for all the design builders out there who really, you know, on every job, you're kind of custom, you know, designing these, you know, you're having to go grab all the details, all, like having to save the image, download it, and then upload it, and kind of collecting all that stuff. Like, we think this is a much, much better way. You know, again, this idea came from, you know, a small few people at JobTread Pros who came up with the awesome idea. They showed us, you know, how it was done, you know, in some other places on the web. And so we took the idea, we ran with it. You know, I think this is a really great way to help you much quicker, you know, build out those catalogs, do those design builds, the selections, you know, really, really exciting feature.
Now, I will mention some websites, like Eric kind of mentioned earlier, some websites have added security measures which block any of that kind of activity. So therefore, there are a few websites that do not afford the ability to use this web clipper. So at that point, you'd be adding those cost items manually.
And I know, like, you know, just so you know, like, if we tried to, you know, do it here on Zoom, I mean, it's basically, well, I guess we can do it on Zoom. What's the web page?
One of them would be on, sorry, Midwesterns, menards.com does have an added security.
I spell it right.
No.
How do you spell it?
M-E-N.
M-E-N, Menards. I'm not from
there
the
you go.
Sorry.
Not from the Midwest.
So yeah.
So you can try it here and see, yeah. So it'll say it's not supported. Unfortunately, their security measures don't allow us to do so. So we have it activated for as many sites as possible. Now, one thing that I also encourage you to do is really think about the web browser that you're going to be using the most frequently, and then add that bookmark to that web browser, because it is browser specific. It's also user specific. So if one of your team members does not have access to a certain job, they will not be able to add items to that job as well.
Yeah.
So let's answer a few questions that we have in here. Let us know what questions you have about this new tool.
Yeah, let's hear. What do you guys think?
All right, so how do we activate it again? Let's go back into your catalog.
Yep. So there are, there are two places, just so you know. You can also find this in the integration section. It's the JobTread web clipper, but because not everyone, is able to access the integrations, we have added a button directly to the catalog right here. You just click that, you generate it, and you drag it to your bookmarks bar.
Just follow the instructions on the screen. Awesome. Can we use this to update existing cost items?
Sounds like a great feature request.
Great idea. Yeah,
we
can probably grow this feature as we go. So not at the moment. However, if you want to add that to the feature request board, I think that others would probably want to upvote that too. All right. What other questions do you have about this new awesome tool? Or do you just want to play with it?
It really, it's interesting how fun it is actually to play with.
It is.
We've had a lot of fun clipping a lot of things all over the web, some maybe not construction related, but it's a really neat tool. And again, I think this just kind of brings hopefully a whole level of simplicity to help you more quickly build those out. And yeah, so we look forward to seeing how you use it.
So I will mention too, a little quick tip here is, let me select everything and delete it in the description. If you wanted just part of this, let's say that there's like one specific line that you like in there, you can click the magic wand and you actually can select. Oh,
I don't think you even have to click it.
Okay. Oh, I was selecting with the wrong portion of it.
Right.
And you'll see that it only adds the selected amount.
Cool.
So if it has a really long description, you can choose exactly what you want to add in there too.
Yeah, another neat little feature, just so everyone knows, it's just kind of built into all browsers, but you can actually now just like select any text anywhere, and you can just, well, let me see if I can get it. Okay, maybe both of us are having trouble with our, let's grab our text. There we go. Oh, it's my magic mouse. And you can just like drop text like that into, into boxes, which is really neat. But again, I think the keyboard shortcuts will be a really nice add. I was watching Matthew, who built this. Like he can like whip out like some feature, some selection items like crazy fast.
And then any of your cost item custom fields that are text custom fields or number custom fields, they also will have the little magic wand. So that's where you can populate your SKU numbers. Maybe you have a custom field for specifications and you want to copy and paste something, or measurements.
Yeah.
Those could be great options too. Let's see, does it work within the selections module? So Keith, what I would encourage you to do is add them to the job budget, and then within the selections tab or module, then you can choose to add those from the budget into your selections. We didn't want to assume exactly where you want these to land. And so that's why putting it in the job budget makes it safe so that you can take it from there. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, so can it be used to further develop an allowance item in the budget? Yeah, I mean, I think the sky's the limit really with this tool. We wanted to get the first iteration in your hands, and then we can see how to build upon it in the future. But at this point, definitely when it's in your job budget, you can then switch that into an allowance item or convert it, or you can add it to any selections.
Yeah, right now it would be creating new items. I think we'll need to kind of add some more enhancements to if we wanted to try to find an existing or update, but we wanted to get this first version out there. And I see, so we have 3 separate companies. Awesome. I love it. Does one instance of installing the web clipper work for each different company? And the answer is no. These are organization specific. So, I think as Anna was doing some testing earlier, she actually renamed the clipper right here based on the organization.
So you can always go into all your bookmarks and you can rename them. So I have renamed mine to my Hunter Construction Clipper, my Big Ranch Construction Clipper. And so you can have like all 3 of them then in your bookmarks bar, and then it'll go to the correct location when you use that clipper.
And we wish we could put the JobTread icon here. Unfortunately, there's for whatever reason, there's not a way to control that little default. But
We don't mind the globe.
Yeah, we can give up on that one.
Yeah. Is it ready to use? Has a tutorial been created? So yes, it's ready to use. I am currently working on that tutorial. Like we mentioned, we have not announced this anywhere else. We wanted to do a live announcement for you. I literally ran to the devs to make sure that they pushed it. So I will be finishing that video after this webinar, and then we'll have that up for you. All right, gotta make the globe orange. If only. I wish we had control of that globe for sure. Awesome. Okay, we also have, if we're reaching the top of the hour, so this is really our time that we had. However, I know Eric is very excited about some of these other updates that are coming, hopefully tomorrow. So if you all want to stick around, we can show you the other couple updates that we have. But don't forget what this webinar is about. Get those JobTread Connect tickets. And we will also be incorporating all of our new features into the JobTread Connect content as well. But
absolutely, yeah, we can't, seriously, like, guys, like, we cannot wait to see you in Dallas at JobTread. It's actually crazy looking at this this team photo from a year ago. We need to get an updated team photo. I think we got like 35, 36 people now. So
yeah,
it's a really exciting time though. You definitely don't want to miss out on this event. Please do grab those tickets. If you know you're coming, just go ahead and grab them. That again is helping us kind of prepare and get the numbers in there. But yeah, we can't wait to see all of you. And if you have any questions, anything that pops into your mind later, feel free to reach out to me, to Anna. I think we have connect at jobtread.com, goes to our JobTread Connect planning team,
yep.
Or your customer success manager. We are happy to answer any questions or help out in any way that we can. Please don't hesitate.
Yes. Okay, Eric, I know you're itching
to
show these updates. And Chad Hamlin, you probably want to stick around for this one because I think you were one.
Yeah. So let's see. So as many of you know, we rolled out the receipt capture features right here. Our devs are probably like, wait, what? They're showing more. So yeah. I'm gonna come over here to this this tunnel branch. So this is still in development. Hadn't been rolled out yet. We're hoping to get all of this out there tomorrow. But really cool thing is that we can now, right here in the receipt capture, we heard the feedback from a lot of you about, hey, like, this is awesome for the field, but like, look, I got a stack of receipts sitting on my desk. Like, I want to take it all the way to approve for payment or to record the payment. And so, we have essentially added some additional features here that will let you come in, select the job, again, kind of build this out. We've decided, because some of this is so important and we don't want you to get it wrong, that if you have the ability to approve vendor bills, like, we're not going to hide those or put them under that little show more. If someone doesn't have the ability, the permission to be able to do this, then they're not going to see kind of all of these features. But again, you'll now have the ability to come in to mark it as approved for payment, which will push it into your QuickBooks. Or if you want to go and directly reconcile and record the payment, then you'll be able to do that all from right here. So I hope that makes a lot of you really happy. Really, it was great feedback, something that was made total sense to get in there. So one other really cool thing, and you've probably heard us talking about. So obviously that's the kind of the receipt capture goes into this cost inbox. You can come in here and you can click and kind of open up and see all of the existing ones. If you wanted to pop it into that same kind of window there, you can, or if you want to go directly to the document, you can there. But one of the other really exciting things is now, some of these payment enhancements that we've done to further make it easier for you to, reconcile, all of your payments in, your payments out. So we do have this new Plaid integration that we're going to be pushing live, hopefully tomorrow or Friday. But like, this is going to essentially allow you to automatically pull in all of the transactions from whatever, bank accounts, credit cards, wherever you want to log into and give access. Like, we can now pull in those transactions to make it a better process, a more easier process for you to reconcile that directly to the job. And so, for example, like, if we come over and we'll just, we'll create a new one here, just kind of, for demo purposes. So you can receive a payment or payouts. Let's say we pay out $1,000 here.
Now this is like a credit card transaction. He's not recording a receipt right here. He's just saying, oh, this came through on the credit card at this point.
I'm manually putting it in. Now, again, like this through the Plaid transaction is going to automatically create these, you know, and so whatever, you know, kind of reference number, you know, we are though also, as you can see, going to give you in this update the ability, if you did want to import a whole set of transactions, let's say you downloaded one of your checking accounts or whatever, like, you know, this does allow you to do a mass import, but once you create it, you're now going to see we've got, you know, the amount, you know, kind of where it came from, any of that detail. But then here, we're going to show you automatically all of the documents that have a remaining balance for that vendor so that you can easily come in here and apply. You know, it's essentially going to show you the minimum of it. You know, if the document, you know, this one's only $380 or $358. I mean, obviously we got $1,000 here, so I can apply that, you know, to here, but now we still have a balance of, you know, $641. So you can go through and you can essentially directly apply these to those. So if those receipts were already captured, if they were drafted, you know, as bills or expenses in the system, they're going to be right there so that you can seamlessly reconcile it. The action of doing this is automatically pushing it into QuickBooks. It's marking it paid. It's tying it all together for you. Or, you know, again, let's say, you know, for whatever reason, you don't have the expense log, you know,
Maybe you have a receipt on your desk and you're like, oh, okay, this one goes to this receipt, but the receipt isn't in the computer yet. So
it automatically populates the vendor. You just select the job. It populates the amount. So we had $161 remaining on this transaction here. And so you can go through and kind of fill out, you know, all the information. You know, again, if you want to push it in, you know, kind of however you want to kind of push it into QuickBooks. Is it billable? Is it not? Do you want to put classes on it, custom tax rate? You know, you now have the ability to go through and create those expenses directly from here. So at the end of the day, like, we hope that this will really take your job costing, streamline this process even more. You know, we recognize, look, if you get, you know, payments that are going to come in here that, let's say they don't have, you know, they're not related to a job, they're overhead, something like that, they haven't been tied to any document, you are able to come in here. All these have been tied. You're able to come in here and essentially delete them if you don't need them. So hopefully that will make it easier. I think they're going to add a keyboard shortcut, so you could just click it, hit the delete, and then hit enter. But this would essentially then just remove it from that transaction list, and it won't keep resyncing. You know, the other cool thing is when you enable this Plaid integration, you're going to get to decide when do you want to sync from. So like however many days back you might want to go, or if you just want it to move forward, then you're going to now be able to do that as well. So really excited. We got some awesome updates coming. You know, appreciate all of the feedback and the ideas that everyone has submitted. You know, as we've kind of worked to roll out these enhancements, we're really excited about it.
And I would also add to this is that this may seem a little overwhelming right now, and that's totally fine. But I just want to mention that we will be creating video content showing multiple workflows for logging and capturing expenses, logging your payments, reconciling. We will have now multiple tracks that you can take for your workflows and handling all of your financials in JobTread. So we will have plenty of video content, help desk content out there to help you develop what the best workflow is for you.
I also got one more announcement just came in that now we can officially make. So our really exciting JobTread Connect partner sponsor coming to the table is Go High Level. They are doing a very large sponsorship for this event. We're really excited, and we are going to not only have them there, and they're like apparently giving away a lot of stuff. Like you know, we have heard and learned from so many of you and from your marketing partners that you know that you're using High Level and that you want to have a direct integration with them. So we are very excited to be partnering with them. And I think one of the like really cool things about this is that, you know, at the conference, we're going to, you know, one of their sponsor sessions will be kind of, you know, providing some education about, you know, what High Level is, all of their, you know, all of their CRM, their marketing automation, all the features that they have. And maybe even a couple of our customers who are using them today would love to co-present with them on that. But then another one of the sessions that they'll be doing is going to be a collaboration where we want to bring everyone together and spend some time. Let's map out what exactly should this integration do? How should it work? What is the flow of data between the two? And we are very excited to work with them and their team. It was an honor to get to know Robin, who is one of their co-founders. Him and I were both went through the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award program. We were finalists. He actually ended up a winner this year, which I'm so excited for him. He has built an incredible business, and getting to know him and their team has been really awesome. So we're excited to work with them to build out that direct integration with JobTread and with the Go High Level CRM. I think it's going to be a huge value add to the customers here. So we can't wait to do this with you live and in person at JobTread Connect. So hopefully that's exciting for everyone, and you'll get to learn a whole lot more about them.
Yeah, and if you are using Go High Level right now as a CRM tool, then definitely keep your eyes out for when that sponsor session will be, where it's going to be a think tank experience, and you can help inform what that integration will look like. So fantastic. Holy cow, we went through a lot of hot off the press stuff today.
We did.
Things that we did not anticipate sharing with you, but I'm so excited that we did. And so if there are any other questions, let us know in the webinar chat, and we're happy to answer those. Otherwise, thank you all so much for attending, and we look forward to seeing your tickets come through for JobTread Connect. And can't wait to see you there.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Any questions?
Yeah, I've got a few more minutes I can hang around. So if anyone's got questions, thoughts, want to see anything else,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Can't wait to see you, Chad. Hope you like the updates, sir.
Indeed. Perfect. All right. Awesome. I love that this turned into like a product update.
I mean, there's so much action going on all the time.
Yeah. For those of you who are curious what's next on the docket, we have specifications right around the corner, a way to connect your back-end office with the field, which is very exciting.
Man, the takeoff tool to be able to do measurements is looking really awesome. Can't wait to
awesome.
I think we're trying to get that into some people's hands to go test and run with here in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, be looking forward to that. I mean, it's pretty mind-blowing, honestly, seeing that they have been able to literally rebuild like what entire companies do. Obviously, we won't have every single bell and whistle, but I think we have come, with a really, kind of healthy, first version of what the must-haves, the most important pieces in there are. So that's really exciting.
And you'll really kind of come full circle with all the rest of the tools in JobTread and how this will be interacting with them. So it'll be very, very cool.
I think I think everyone's going to be really excited too about some of the, the global catalog is going to be one of the things that we're finally going to be able to hopefully bring to life before JobTread Connect. Getting these integrations with a lot of the suppliers, distributors out there. It's really cool what we have been working on and working with them to sort of flush out these kind of these needed APIs that will allow us to integrate and talk back and forth, and hopefully even do some purchases, submitting those purchase orders directly into their systems, pulling back the final costs. Like I think again we can further automate the job costing, which will be really exciting to see as well.
Yeah, I just love that our team is so dedicated to continuously improving. I mean, we have 5 developers and they are cranking things out so quickly, which is just insane to me. I've never seen another company do this. And so I love being a part of it. Even though it's a lot of work for me pushing out those feature updates, I still love being a part of it.
It's kind of funny. I think Anna at first, when she first joined us, was getting a little frustrated because we were just like, hey, guess what, Anna? New features ready. She's like, wait, what? You didn't give me any heads up. I was like, well, just
they're like, we want to push it right now in 10 minutes. And I'm like, no, you cannot. I need a little bit of time to create a video, but I'm glad we're there. Are there any breakout sessions at Connect that will walk through some of these new features? You bet. So we're actually going to be incorporating these feature walkthroughs in all of the sessions. So we do have a session that's specifically for using JobTread in the field, and that will go over specifications. We also will have a presentation on some of the selections, and then we're going to really talk about how specifications and selections can be used concurrently. So that'll definitely be happening. We will be incorporating some more into the estimating sessions to talk about the takeoff tools and the measurement tools. The automation station will be really helpful with the new measurement tool because you can incorporate those measurements directly into your formulas. So you bet, we will definitely be covering all of these new tools at Connect as well.
Yeah. I see Seth said after switching from Prodigal, it blows my mind how quickly you guys push out updates and how often. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome to hear. I mean, I think, to some extent it can be a double-edged sword because we recognize if we push out too many things, it's hard for people to keep up. But like if I had to choose between having too many features and not enough features, I'm gonna take more features. And again, it comes down to just kind of training, helping you guys implement it, learn how to use it, create an awareness for the updates. But yeah, we're very blessed to have such an incredible development team.
That's very true. Another question, of the breakout sessions overlapping, so we need to be selective. They are. So during the breakout block, you have 5 options to choose from, 4 sessions and a roundtable. And so within that block, I would, again, encourage you to bring your team to divide and conquer. We have heard some people request, don't do any overlapping sessions, but then we would be here for 2 weeks together. So we have to fit this all within a 3-day conference, and we want to make sure that it packs the most value for each person attending. So that's why we have the choose your own adventure experience. But definitely bring more people, and you can make sure that you can get your hands in all the sessions.
Awesome. To just hear. So I know one of the websites we had to do a little special something for here was Home Depot. Let's see if they were able to get this working here.
Let's test it. Add in just the essential information plus a photo here. And we were hitting a little glitch earlier with Home Depot on the Google Chrome web browser, but it sounds like we may be just fine.
Were there any other things I need to add?
Yeah, let's go up to the view more details. On Home Depot, there's a view more details section, and that's where they have the manufacturer
JTJF. Click it.
Let's do the installation guide. Perfect.
All right, so now we'll just go ahead and well, I guess we might as well put while we're here, we can put a cost let's just see. So it'll tell us if we're gonna get it going. Drum roll, fingers crossed. Come on, Home Depot. Got it. All right.
Huge.
There you go, sir.
Thank you, developers. That's fantastic. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. We cannot wait to see you in January. And again, if you have any more questions, our whole team is well versed in the conference information. So all of us are very happy to answer those questions for you.
Thank you all for coming and spending some time with us. Again, can't wait to see you in January.
Thank you. We're the best. I love that.
Oh, thanks.
We're happy to oblige. Awesome. Perfect.
High five.
Awesome. It is available,
Yep,
Bryson.
Bryson, it's available.
Get into your catalog and you'll see it. Okay.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.